Looking back on last weekend, we've been really trying to focus on figuring out how to play well out of the hotels, and we knew this was a big road trip for us. Unfortunately, with as many young people as we have and the inexperience that we have, this was a tough travel road trip. And not to make any excuses, but 6 flights in 3 time zones. Some of our young players didn't really adapt real well to it. And we looked a little fatigued and a little sluggish at Southern Utah. That being said, I thought Southern Utah played very well. But we just didn't come out with the same energy that we've had, the last weekends, the last couple weekends at home. And we ended up losing a basketball game. But in that game, a couple people really stepped up. It was really nice to see freshman Haley Seibert have a really good game at the point. People look at the 4 or 5 from threes and 21 points, but more important to me is she had 4 assists. And she only had 2 turnovers in 26 minutes. So, that's really important. Stephanie Mock, sophomore transfer, is starting to shoot the ball a lot better and get on the glass a lot better. So, that was a really nice thing to see. And then the second half, sophomore Amanda Hyde really stepped up and tried to put the team on her back when we were trying to make a run and cut that thing to 10 and keep it close. So it was nice to see, really, because it was a freshman and 2 sophomores that kept us there, and when our seniors struggled a little bit. So then we got on a plane, well, actually 2 planes, and headed down to play Oral Roberts at Oral Roberts. And the preseason favorite, 2-time defending league champion, a very good basketball team. And they play a very unique style. They're going to press and they're going to trap all over the place. And our young players just weren't ready for it. We couldn't simulate it in practice. We tried our best. They just weren't ready for it. We turned the ball over way too many times and took a pretty big loss. But what I was proud of them is, we had a good meeting afterwards. We talked about it's a learning process. We're going to have an opportunity to play them again. And then we came home. We took a couple days off. And then we refocused this weekend for a big home weekend with South Dakota State and North Dakota State. South Dakota State is, 3-time Summit League tournament champion. Probably the most physical basketball team we've ever played. It doesn't matter what conference we play. They just are physically strong. They beat you up, and they're just in your face and play hard for 40 minutes. Last year we had 3 games with them, and all 3 games were decided by 3 points. We lost 2, we won 1, 1 went to overtime. So we're starting to create a little bit of a, I wouldn't say rivalry because we've had a tough time beating them, but we've got their respect now, and it's turned into a pretty good basketball game. So obviously Saturday is really important because as we sit at 4 and 5, first round through with 9 to go, 4 and 5 is, you can look at this one of 2 ways. You're either tied for 4th or you're tied for 8th because there's 4 teams that are 4 and 5. The nice thing about it is we've got 9 games to go. We've got 4 of them at home, a big home weekend with South Dakota State, like I said, on Saturday, and then Monday with North Dakota State. So it's important to get off on this final 9 to a really good start. If we could take care of Saturday, take care of Monday, that would be 2-0 because what we've decided to do is we've said, okay, the first 9 were 4 and 5. The second 9 we're going to start all over. So we're going to try to go 2-0 and then focus on the next road trip after that.